Welcome to PrepYourData. We're a startup company aimed at making it easier to clean up messy data yourself without programming or advanced Excel skills, so that you can quickly get on with analyzing your data. This video shows how you can clean up name columns with spelling and typing problems using PrepYourData software. Here I have some basic sales data about products sold in different countries. If I look at the countries column, it's quickly apparent that there are some problems with the naming. USA sometimes appears as USA, and sometimes as U.S.A, and sometimes even as United States. I have similar problems with rows which sometimes say Britain and sometimes say UK. If I try to chart the data, I get something like this. Each of the spelling and punctuation variations is considered a different value and charted as a separate bar. It's useless. Before I can get a meaningful chart, I'm going to have to go through the countries column carefully and correct all the spelling and punctuation variants. That can be done in Excel, but it's very time consuming. So here we are in PrepYourData, and I've already loaded the data. I can click on my data source and it shows me the different columns in that data source. In this case I need to work on the country column, so I'm going to click on that. Now the left hand side shows me all of the values that are in this column and a count of how many instances there are of each value. And the right hand side shows me the things I can do to improve that. Now these two values seem to be exactly the same except for their case. I'm going to use the change case function. I'm going to apply uppercase, and since I didn't select any of the individual values, it's going to apply to everything. Okay, that's already reduced the number of different values I have and increased the counts for each one. Now there are also some where they seem to be the same except for leading and trailing space. So I'm going to remove white space. There are various options I can set, but removing the spaces before the first word and after the last word sounds about right. So we'll do that. And again, fewer different values, more instances of each. Combining similar values actually lets the computer do a lot of the work for me. It's going to look through and find things that are similar. Here it's found things that are like USA, and it's found 4. UK, no, that isn't actually the same thing. That's a false positive, so I'm going to uncheck that and apply this to change all the others to just USA. Okay, let's have a look at the next group. United States and United States. I guess that's a spelling error, but I can change them both to be United States. And now I'm done with my similar values. Now I'm just left with some things which are long form or short form, and I could use replace values. I'm going to select Britain and England, and I'm going to replace them with UK. I could type the value easier in, but it's easier to just click on the value on the left hand side and hit OK, and it will replace all the selected values with UK. Similarly, if I select United States and say I want to replace that, this time with USA, it will replace that. And now I'm down to the two countries that really exist, the UK, the USA, and a count of the number of rows for each one. What I can do now is I'm in fact going to copy this column to the clipboard so that I can paste it back into Excel. So here I am in Excel looking at my original data set, and if I paste the values from PrepYourData, it immediately looks cleaner. And if I insert a chart, now I get a meaningful chart with the two countries showing the proper data. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch our other videos showing PrepYourData solving other common data cleaning problems.